So that's when you'll do a backflip right into my hole. Whoa. I need to cool it down. I think I went a little too heavy on the sexual things we'll do, but you get the point. I just find that very amusing. Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats! When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why don't we go together beforehand? Sounds good. I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I've been up there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
Maybe he's just, you know, painting an intricate portrait of himself pamped up. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my, I gotta answer a question? Bruh.
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Hey, Garçon! We've been here for like 6 hours, yeah, and all you gave us is this bread. I've eaten all the bread.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment?
Yes. Is this about, jerking off in class?
So about Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
What? I have literally been hanging out with that man every chance I could. I think I'm the last person you need to talk to. You're like, hey, have you been going to see Maruki? It's like, bro, I want that man to German suplex my ass onto the changey table, okay? I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon.
No!
The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling.
He's gonna leave me.
Be sure
again?
to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself. Okay?
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have not talked to Maruki this late in the game, there's no point. I'm pretty sure his term ends. It was either like the 18th or the 28th. But it literally ends this month. I'm pretty sure. It's either this month or next. No, it might have been next. It might have been the 18th of November. Something like that. But they literally, like, his term is almost over. Like, you have, like, less than a month to talk to him now, pretty much. So it's like, there's no way. I don't know if you're going to be able to, like, make it through.
Bring on the bread.
I mean, you might. How are you doing, Yoshizawa? Oh my god! Vanilla Senpai, it's so nice to see you. Oh my god, so nice to see you. You look actually more cheerful. I hope you're doing well, darling. Last time we saw you, you woke into your persona and you were in a little slump. So I hope you're feeling better, darling. How have you been?
I've been doing quite well.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai?
Perhaps.
If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Oh, honestly, I should be like, gentlemanly taking your arm, kissing you on the hand, saying, "No, madam, may I partake in lunch with you?" Good idea.
How nice to see you two together.
Bro, are we all gonna eat lunch? Am I gonna eat lunch with two of my favorite characters in the game? Oh my god, my dick is hard! Let's go!
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then.
Oh, hell yes!
Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
So what are you talking about with this whole Pamp Gang stuff, Sauce? Well, you see. She's a growing lady.
That doesn't really...
She's a growing lady.
I have to eat eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat.
Look how mad she got.
From my point of view, it's your 2 lunches that are the issue here.
Damn. Whoa. I mean, I'm just eating bread. What did you guys pack? Oh, I got some bread.
If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diet.
Come on, I should at least get a juice box like Maruki. Like, where's my juice box? Be a juice box hero.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know,
Oh,
you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
you know, the aura I'm getting from you is just steaming. And then she's like glowing, like personified. And there's also like her personas like appearing behind her. It's like, really? It's like, yeah, I can't really just put my finger to it, but you definitely seem like, you know, you're very more upbeat. Almost like you've like awakened to like a new persona or something.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, so basically we went to the stadium in construction and then found out there was a weird palace there, which you're not supposed to really know about. But we went in there, and then that's when Yoshizawa actually awoken to her persona, and she became a super badass. But then she turned down, you know, our offer to be a phantom thief because she wants to work on her athletic prowess, which is understandable. And then Maruki's just like sitting there with like some beans, just like scooping it into his mouth, like what the fuck is going on here? Like sipping on his juice, like okay.
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
I guess. I don't know. You should be grateful. No, that's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
You seem kind of distraught when you said that. Like, shouldn't you be happy for her, Maruki?
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food. Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Why does she need PE? She's in a sport.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing.
Bruh. Unless her PE time is used for like gymnastic training, but like why does she gotta run laps with the rest of the people? Like bruh, she's like in a sport. You know how freaking tough it is to do like a triple somersault, backflip, quadruple split in like under 2 seconds? I don't know. I don't know anything about gymnastics, but it seems very tough.
She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day.
I mean, it's like the closest to being a monkey you can get, and monkeys are very athletic.
I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Or perhaps she changed the Phantom Thieves' heart. Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well.
You know, I could always just,
See you around.
you know, vibe with you, Maruki. I don't need to go back to class. See, he seems a little distraught, though. Shouldn't he be, like, happy that Yoshizawa's trying to, like... Unless he's just still distraught about the fact that they're, like, almost booting her from school, pretty much. She's getting, you know... demoted. That's the fucking word I'm... I swear to God, earlier I said, like, de-promotion, I think I said, not demoted. Demoted is the word for not getting up or getting a step down from a promotion. Whatever, you get my point. You want to meet up at the rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop? What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to our school rooftop after our classes today? I don't quite understand what is going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? I'm heading over right now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. I didn't know about that. That's right, the season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting some of them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Thanks, really. Alright, I'll see you all after school. Really?
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
Oh, yes. Now we get to see Haru's garden.
You can just call me Haru.
No.
The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well.
Haru's the type of woman that like grows like hot chili peppers and is like, oh, these aren't hot at all. And then like you take a bite and your mouth is just engulfed in flame. It's like the scene from the live action Scooby-Doo, like when they're eating the chili peppers or whatever, and then and then Scooby's like mouth is on fire, and then he like chugs like the water and shit, and they have to like pour ketchup on his tongue.
This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Uh-oh.
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
I highly recommend another buffet. I need food.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party
Night.
at Destinyland?
We're going to Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
Rent out the park?
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
Bruh.
I did, but
Yeah, but you know, we were thinking more like, oh, let's like have a get together at this place and like do some fun activities, not like rent out an entire amusement park. Ah, yes, it's that simple. All my father has to do is call them and then he rents the entire place out. What? I didn't know you were that rich.
Hold on, I'll go check.
Oh my god. Are we seriously gonna rent out all of Destinyland?
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Now it's like our dinner buffet date at the beginning when we beat Kamoshida seems like nothing compared to literally renting out an entire amusement park.
Even just for one night, the price is insane!
Oh, that won't be a problem.
I'm filthy rich.
We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Jesus Christ. I can't imagine an entire theme park just rented out to like, what, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 people, bruh, and a cat.
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this.
Like, how much does it cost to like legit? They probably would make it to where it's like the income from an average day of sales would have to be like, I don't know, assuming that price. Not to mention that maybe they have to throw in a lot extra. I mean, we're talking probably like hundreds of thousands, maybe even like a million to rent out a park. I mean, seriously, like how much of like sales and revenue that you're like losing to like rent it out solely for one person and like, or like a group of people for one night. Like I wouldn't do that for like $50, no. Like it probably costs like a fortune to do that.
We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost?
Imagine being like a family, like taking their daughter like to her first Destinyland trip, realizing that the entire place was like rented out. It's like, bruh.
For real?
For real? It seems like we'll be having our celebration at Destinyland tonight. Destinyland! Yay!
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
Jesus.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
I mean, I can't imagine how desolate the place would look if it's just you guys. I mean, like, sure, like, they still do, like, the shows and stuff, so, like, it wouldn't be empty, and maybe you'd still see some employees walk around, but still, like, a theme park that's, like, this big, and just to see, oh my god, it feels so empty. It feels like I wouldn't belong there, but, like, I have the place to myself.
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
Yo, guys, you got the fast pass? Imagine all of them waiting in line still for rides, and I got like a fast pass, and I'm the only one on the roller coasters and shit.
That's right.
It's beautiful.
They just strap only me, and it's like, later, nerds.
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
He was trying to make his move. He was trying to bust a move.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
But instead, he just bust a nut. Look down, Sauce. Where'd the nut go?
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Don't fight in those ears, brother.
What was that?
I think you just came on the same thing as me.
This is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Oh my god, and a parade just for us.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Perhaps maybe we should wait till there's actually people here.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This
That's
will
true.
really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
Yeah, what beats Destinyland? What, going to Kidney Land? Going to Glove World?
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously.
And that party will be for me! Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening.
You worry too much.
Oh, you know what, Haru? As much as I want to say that, you have a good reason to be worried.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happen to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
Unless... They got to him first.
Okumura-san?
Oh man, that was fucked up.
Huh? Father?
Why did he collapse? That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
Should have made sure that no one else was around. We did everything the same.
You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
Yes, that is the case, but the shadow was killed.
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Because we just booked it after it started collapsing. We didn't check to make sure that he had actually disappeared. Like we normally do. We started booking it already, and that's when the Black Masked Murderer just swooped in and said, hey, the shadow's still here. Pop, pop.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like
What
happened to my mom.
No, the mental shutdown.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Because he was gonna reveal their secrets.
Damn it! What the hell's going on
He
here?
became a liability to the real man in charge.
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
But that's not gonna be how the public views it. They're gonna think we fucked up, so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
And I feel so bad for Haru because it was
It's been a while.
almost like we just blatantly lied to her. I mean, she's literally been worried since day one. She constantly is like, Father's not looking well. Is he gonna be okay? And then we've always constantly been reinforcing, it's gonna be fine. Like, don't worry, Haru, everything's okay. And lo and behold, nothing was okay. So, it makes you feel like a real scumbag that we've... But I mean, we would have never known this was gonna happen. They're not there in the cutscene where you see the Black Masked Murderer shoot Okumura. So, like, they would have never known. It's only you as a player who knows. But you can already predict what's pretty much gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna be the same. And of course, he had his mental shutdown.
What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer.
But see, and they're piecing it together like we were the ones causing people to, like, have the shutdowns and do the evil shit, but we're they're two separate cases. We're not the lapdog of whoever's ordering the hits for the Black Masked Murderer. We're just a group that's actually trying to be civil about the metaverse.
And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
Because remember, Akechi also saw us go into the metaverse. So he's probably, like, I think he knows our identities. But this may be a turn point for him where he realizes, wait a sec, you know, things aren't adding up because the mental shutdown cases seem pretty separate from the Phantom Thieves, which is why maybe he's going to have his own sort of like turn of events and think that we're not the guilty party here.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
Uh-oh.
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
Ooh, damn. Damn.
I apologize.
Damn. You freaking ratting Kechi out for nothing
Who
he did?
stole my data?
Perhaps it was your sister.
I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Sai is on the case again. Even harder. Cracking down harder. She's gonna crank her 90s. Did you see the news? Did you see? He collapsed during the interview. This is serious. That was gruesome. Wish they put some sort of warning on the video. They said President Okumura died. Really? Whoa, you're right. I just saw the news report about it. And there goes our popularity. So, about Haru's dad, the news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No! Haru? Why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Haru did mention that her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die? This has gotta be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
He says it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know? In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
Hope that the public does not literally throttle us. Haru's gonna be fine, right? Yeah, and also hope that Haru's gonna be okay. Poor baby. Literally just lost her father. You know, I'll admit, like, he was still a scumbag, but, like, to kill the man? I think that's a little excessive. I'm assuming I gotta go to bed, so. What in the world's going on? What the hell is wrong with you, inmate? How could you just kill someone? Oh, bro, whoa. My, the game certainly is turning in these events. My.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed.
First, I'd like to congratulate on you literally murdering Okumura. Why, thanks, fam.
Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
It wasn't our fault.
I know this, of course. However, what of the general public?
They're not gonna believe us.
It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. So basically, you know, if I could summarize what he just said, man, you fucked up, fam. Good luck trying to fix it.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
That's all you had to say to me? Like, damn, shit's fucked, fam. Good luck. Why did I even show? It's not even like his skill gave me like a boost or anything. It was just the next rank up.
Is that true?
Did you hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I had been watching when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, still bizarre. Damn, wish I would have seen it live. I really wish I could have seen that man spew black goop from his eyes and mouth. Really missed out.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Did you see the interview? I thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. Or hidden camera show at first as a male student. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on your studying. Things are getting pretty bad. Yeah, and I gotta take midterms too. I just murdered a man and now we gotta take midterms? Bruh. Well, I didn't murder him, but it seems police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our schools and Okumura Foods. Think he came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out, and head straight home once the school ends. Understand that, everyone? They're here, you want to know why? Because the first case of the Phantom Thieves arose in Kamoshida.
We haven't found anything useful.
Everyone thinks that the Phantom Thieves did this, and now that they actually, like, a murder has happened, because remember, we did it by the book, we sent him the calling card and stuff, but something changed, because the black masked person killed the Shadow Okumura. We didn't foresee that. So, in theory, it looks like he was supposed to have a change of heart, because the Phantom Thieves acted. But now, it just looks like the Phantom Thieves acted, and he died. So now we're criminals. So now they're coming back to our school to investigate to see if the actual Phantom Thieves themselves are part of the Shujin body. So basically, they're gonna crack down on us harder than ever before.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking. Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
What? What?
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's not right. We didn't... Kobayakawa had his own mental shutdown and died. We didn't do anything with that. Someone planted a calling card to make it look like us. The bad guy's plans are forming. This is when shit hits the fan.
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Evidence! They bugged us! They planted false evidence to throw you off the track to think it was us, but it really wasn't. It wasn't me. I didn't do it, Sai. Believe me, please. Future Sai.
Basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
Exactly.
You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one.
It's true. I'm not lying to you, I swear. Hook me up with the device.
Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person.
That's true, but we couldn't leave Haru behind.
Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
And also for the mental shutdown cases. My teammate was in danger. I'm gonna say that one.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Truth serum or something. I don't fucking know. Yo, they were shoving shit in my bunghole too. It was kind of creepy. My vision is starting to get disordered. Or
Can you hear me?
Disoriented. I don't. Whatever. Fuck it.
You need to stay focused.
Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end.
I'm sorry it's taking over like 60+ hours, Sai.
We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
Just cut to the chase, goddammit. So there I was, getting ice cream with Makoto.
Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime.
Most recent crime. Guess who it is?
You know what I mean, don't you?
You know what I mean.
This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima.
Sae Nijima.
Myself. Now, explain everything
We're coming
to me.
for that heart, Sae. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I'm worried about her. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she sees any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. Poor Haru. I hope Haru's okay. I hope so too, fam.
This.
Not much we can do though. What's done is done. Unless we could set back time, but... Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I really was sort of planning on, I guess, starting the Coma 2. Instead of, like, recording more Persona and getting this out later. But I'm, like, fresh out of just watching at, like, 4 in the morning just some, like, horror movie theories. Or not necessarily theories, just, like, the if you could survive the killer type bullshit videos or whatever, you know? Like, oh, would you, if you were actually smart and played your cards right, would you be able to survive this parasite or this killer or this blah, 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 whatever? And I don't know, it's got my mind boggled. I don't even know if, like, it's gonna skew my playthrough right now. But my god, like, I don't know. I can't do, like, the gruesome stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's necessarily, like, the horror stuff, but, like, when I just see someone get, like, contorted into, like, a blob of mush and their ribcage gets, like, protruded from their chest and you can see their beating heart, like, come out of their mouth or some shit. Like, if I see shit like that, I'm gonna throw up. Like, I don't like that stuff. I don't think gruesome... I mean, it's creepy, yeah, and, like, gory, and some people love that stuff, but, like, I don't think you need that kind of grotesque scene to drive a plot or drive, like, the horror of the movie. That's just my opinion. This is completely out of left field. Like, I literally just threw a curveball at all of you. But I'm just stating right now, that's where I'm coming from right now. And it's also been a fat minute, so I kind of, like, forget a little bit what we were doing. I think Okumura just had his mental shutdown, I believe, is where we were at, if I check the calendar. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, I guess we gotta stay in LeBlanc, because Morgana is sitting. Well, you see, yeah, there goes our rating.
Oh, Sasuke, my apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I needed to tell you.
Are you alright? I mean, we haven't heard from you since, you know, yesterday. You know, when you stormed off of Destiny Land because your father literally just died. So...
Yes, thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Managing better than someone who literally just, you know, witnessed their family member just protrude black goop from his eyes and nose and mouth and pass out and die. So, it's pretty gruesome. Was Okumura murdered? But that was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. Did something happen to the honor student? She seems different now. Oh, now everyone's worried about Yoshizawa. Still, I feel bad for him. Going out like that? Oh, now everyone's worried. Did something happen to little Miss Honor student? It seems like she's very depressed.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground.
Yeah, they set us up.
Now then, she'll be next.
Ooh.
Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources.
And we know who they're referring to when they say she.
It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
They were working behind the scenes the whole time. He was hiding the pickles under his tongue the whole time.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
I mean, we sent the calling card, and he's dead now. By, like, unpredicted
so
means.
It's begun already.
Or, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean? Like, not not normal means. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Exactly.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
I mean, this is... It'd be a normal case. Like, imagine you sent a death threat to someone and then they died the next day. Like, number one suspect is going to be you who sent the death threat. I mean, usually there's a fair case in trial and jury to prove your innocence, that you didn't actually do it. But they're still gonna suspect you because you literally said you were gonna kill them and now they're dead. And we literally said he was gonna have his change of heart and now he's dead. So they'd assume, like, we fudged up.
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough.
You can be late. It's okay. Your family member literally just died, and you literally probably suspect it's our fault. Like, I can't imagine. Like, we were literally the ones telling you day in and day out for an entire month that everything was gonna be okay. That everything would have gone smoothly, your father would have had his change of heart, and now he's dead. Like, we literally built up trust with you, and now it's gone. Like, the fact that you still want to meet with us and respect us for what we do, that's commendable. Like, you must have, like, a high value of friendship in us to believe that, like, this wasn't our doing.
I'm okay now. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
No, we did not.
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office.
But we had nothing to do. You mean the principal? It had nothing to do with me.
Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
It may just be my imagination,
but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
Yeah, because the trap has been sprung.
What do you mean?
They set us up.
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
Exactly.
For real?
Which means the real culprit knows that we can enter the metaverse. Because they set up a situation where we would, like, by the means of changing someone's heart, we would do it. Like, they'd have to bank on the fact that it was, like, actually, like, us too. Because they obviously went in and gave him the mental shutdown. Their plan was based off the metaverse, so they know that we can enter the metaverse, so it's someone with the knowledge of the metaverse.
That could be.
Which we assume is the
Then
Black
we need to catch
Mask
them
dude.
as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Hug it out. I don't know. We'll be fine.
Let's all calm down for a moment.
Exactly.
From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now.
Oh, dude, I'm very good at acting as an upstanding citizen.
In addition, we have midterms next week.
Which actually might not be the best thing because it's literally what got me thrown in the slammer in the first place. I was being an upstanding citizen, stopping a corrupt man from taking a woman home and doing bad things to her. And because I stepped in and raised my voice against him, I got thrown in the slammer because he was obviously a powerful individual.
Exams? At a time like this?
That's the last time I stand up for people's rights. I'm just kidding.
I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
I'm actually missing the newest season of Featherman, so I gotta bounce. Wait, what? Futaba? Futaba! You know, now that I do this voice, I kind of want to try it on a character at some point. I don't really know if I've ever really done something like this. Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. They're heroes. They would never do that. I'd be disappointed if they just turn out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They would never do that. I can't think of any other explanation. That has to be it. Perhaps we were set up.
For real?
They found a calling card on the principal, but that's impossible. This is ridiculous. Why are the people downing the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, I'll see you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Yeah, especially since we just finished, maxed him out. And we realized his good intentions. He's got to write that biography about us, or whatever he's doing. The documentary. Bow.
I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer.
You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right?
I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all.
You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens.
I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down.
Don't push yourself.
Thanks. I'll talk to you all later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Bless her soul. I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Why else would they try to kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I felt for him. Murdering someone to make a profit is a textbook, to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid said, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. It was bound to happen. One slip up and now the public hates us. Like, it just, that quick. Literally, like, no one takes into consideration all the good that we've done throughout the, our course of this game so far. It's literally just one slip up. It's like, oh, they're murdering. They're conniving thieves. Thieves? Have you been cheering on the murderers all this time? It has to be a setup. The Phantom Thieves aren't like that. They have to endure that harsh training every day. I feel a bit sorry for them. Are they talking about, like, the gymnastics team? I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. Oh, the gymnast girl? Yeah, she's changed in a good way. True, she did awaken to her persona, so she's got a newfound confidence. I kind of forgot about that. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh, so now everyone's worried about her, but I guess, yeah, like, they were more referring to her, like, her, I'm assuming, being more upbeat and happy since she, like, awoke into her persona and found her new, like, will of rebellion, I guess. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Course not! If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do you even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible that they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we gonna do that, though? It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although, we don't have any leads. Damn it! Why has this gotta happen to us? Because we try to reform society, and that's what happens to people who try to reform society. I wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is a perfect time for smaller changes of the heart to restore our reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one is pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in Shibuya underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left a trace of his identity though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous. Right? I can't breathe even knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani? I don't think I pronounced any of that right. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, thieves. Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have the time. Oh, and we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. I don't know if it gets closed down during the rain, but I'm gonna meditate if I can. Dreams are easy to have, yet difficult to manifest. Please pardon the musings of an old man. What brings you here today?
What
do you want to meditate at the temple? Let's calm the heart. Okay, let's talk to the monk. Very well then. Take your time and relax.
Yep.
I could smell the old trees all the way from the walkway. I can't say I dislike this. This spot on the floor, it looks kind of like a cat. So what? Nothing. So what? Nothing, I guess.
Hey!
Hey, stop ignoring me!
Hey!
Hey! Are you listening? Morgana's voice is slowly getting further away. Say, my back itches. Damn. What are you freaking out for? Were you actually concentrating? I'm still getting distracted by idle thoughts. The expression on your face changed a bit, though. Is your mind a bit more composed now?
Alright.
I'm gonna start increasing my SP to the max. Well, I think it's about time we call it a day. Let's head back. Also, I feel like I should, calm the mind considering all the disastrous events that's unfolding behind us.
Yo.
I hear the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Yeah, I heard that too, Sojiro. It was us. We did it all. The last time I obviously went into mementos, well, besides the up till this point, was like summertime. So I never had taken her, because I would have stolen her target's heart if I was in mementos at the time. So yeah, literally, it's been like 4 in-game months since I've probably talked to Oya. You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? I do want to finish Oya, so that way we can get more people done and for when more people come in. Oh, there you are. So you won't believe this how weird the chief has been acting. Sit down, and I can give you the details. Feel like I've become closer. Let's hang out with her. Now, take a seat.
Borrow the seats in the back.
So, the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is kind of creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened with Kaio. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. He reflected on his actions. What? Just out of the blue? The whole thing's too convenient. It seems a little fishy, you know? I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? Nope. Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you going to tell him the other good news? I know where Kaio is. That was part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently he did some investigating on his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend's source, and it turns out she really is alive after all. Well, I'm glad to hear that. This is incredible news. So, where is she? A mental hospital. That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. Afraid to know the truth. Not just about Kaio's current state, but about what happened to her and that night too. You need to pursue the truth though. That's what journalism is all about. I know that! Honestly, I shouldn't be afraid to face the truth I've been chasing for so long. But I am. I won't let that stop me though. I'll fulfill my promise and find out what happened to Kaio. I'm going to see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be Ichigo Oya, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you really are more than just some high school kid. You're almost like a guidance counselor. Like Maruki? Oh, not a bad time for alcohol. I can sense Oya's deep appreciation for me. I only said that because Oya likes alcohol, so she probably wouldn't like snacks. Oh, by the way, everything about the chief worked out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me, so I'll need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing on the Phantom Thieves now. That's right. Alright, let's see what you have for me today. Big news, big scoop. We're in deep doo-doo. I enthralled Oya with my stories about the Phantom Thieves, so that my charm has increased. Yeah, haven't you heard, Oya? They're in deep shit right now. They're literally being accused of murder right now.
Well then.
Oh, that's news to me. I can't wait for next time. Oh, I see. Well, that's bad for them. Hiya, you good to talk? Thanks for pushing me to go see Kaio. I'm a journalist, and from now on, I'm always gonna chase the truth. Be careful. Yeah, I guess I can never be too careful. Life's full of surprises. I'll come back with some awesome stories, so let's meet up again. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. Gotta pack for my big trip. See ya! Well, good luck with that. We're gonna try and solve the mystery of us not getting expelled and murdered and thrown in jail and murdered a second time. So were they just deceiving us? I guess Akechi was right after all. No, I still believe in the Phantom Thieves. They're murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them. How long are the police going to let them run loose? Wow, that was a quick turn of events. Now they want to arrest us.
This sucks.
I mean, okay. I get it, murder's still wrong, and that, you know, it doesn't justify, just because Okumura was mean to his employees does not justify and give us a right to murder him. But, I want to throw out that it was true that he did those scummy things, okay? So, I guess, in theory, if I was faced with the charges of murdering, like, a child, an innocent child, or murdering some evil bastard who, like, pillages and destroys cities and wreaks havoc on innocent civilians' lives and murders and kills people or does some really nasty shit, you know, I'm gonna I feel like it's gonna be okay to kill that guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, you know, again, not saying that I say, like, Okumura should have died. I'm just saying if it was anyone, at least it was a corrupt CEO and not some, like, innocent person. Like, for people to make, like, this big of a 180 is ridiculous. It still seems like at least a minority of people are still like, well, it was still kind of justified. At least Okumura was a bad guy and, you know, he did do awful shit to his employees. But, like, I still didn't want to see the guy die. But, like, I wouldn't hold the against the Phantom Thieves if he did die. I mean, like, one less corrupt CEO, am I right? You know? I mean, by all means, I would love to have this man have a change of heart and, like, confess to his crimes and serve his sentence. But by all means, especially, like, in Kamoshida's case, I mean, that's one less, you know, sexual abuser of high school students in our lives. And that's a win. You know how many lives were changed for the better because of us changing that one dude's heart? Even though they were just high schoolers. Like, those people could have easily grown up to become psychopaths if they, you know, were abused anymore from Kamoshida. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. I wonder when Okumura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura-san is usually pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? I heard it's hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. It was a full-blown public execution. Execution time! We're gonna string them up! Oh wait, no. We're gonna string them up real tight! I think she says something like that. Things are looking real rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I got mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like that. Can you ever?
Hey,
Oof.
are you listening?
Hey, Vanilla! You pay attention. Is that how you listen to someone who's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Bro, I literally, you know how many shadows I kill a day? Do you honestly think you throwing a chalk, like a piece of chalk is gonna, you know, actually hit me? Like, I have literally cat-like reflexes now. People are saying terrible things about us, calling us murderers. Hey, you better not have forgotten about the persona you left here. Listen carefully, you must come today. Otherwise, you shall very well lose that persona. Oh my god, my Hades needs to come out of the slammer. What did she unlock? You want to bail this persona out? Go ahead. Alright, time's up. Check out the results of your persona's training. Repel win, that's what we needed, baby. Yeah, I want to get rid of that because I already have Alice. So I'm not really worried, yeah. Especially since Alice, like, I have the 0% skill. So I'd rather just get rid of that move, if anything. Good.
Make a choice, inmate.
I think I want to throw Sibley in because, yeah, I only have Dodge Electric. And I really want to get, like, Repel or something. Yeah, I'll throw her in the slammer.
Gonna light some incense?
Let us burn
Which
one.
incense are you gonna light?
Let's go with... Yeah.
I'll put this incense in there with them. Get over here.
Perfect. Okay. So now we got more training. Which one are we on, Futaba? Are we on your 4 or 5? Yeah. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? You know, the amount of times I talk to you. But you talk to me all the time. Well, I mean, like, you know, specifically from, like, a relationship standpoint and how you view me as a person. That kind of ranking system. I didn't realize that our conversations were ranking systems. Well, you need to know these things when you're a Persona protagonist. Yo, Sauce! Hey, are you free today? Of course, I'm always free. Only one thing left to do on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Sauce. Come to my room. She's gonna show me her Featherman collection. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything here is marked off as being done. But it's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I got perfect scores on my tests. There was one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. So, when does this have a happy ending? But when a girl named Kana transferred to my school, she was absent a lot at first, and then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. I mean, that must have been a shock. Totally! I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it, but without fail, she'd just come over to me and say a good morning. Then eventually, I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was gonna shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying to me the whole time that because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and a few pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her and how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. I mean, you didn't know any better. Honestly, if I saw that, I'd fucking seek help immediately. Like, are you okay, fam? I know some people are like that and they don't want others meddling with their business. Like, hey, just, you know, shut up and leave me out of it. Because if you, like, bring this up to someone, my parents are just going to hit me harder. Like, kind of scenario. So, I understand that. But still, it's inexcusable that her parents are just, you know, making her do shit she doesn't want to do. Kind of like, you know, 90% of the adults in this game. Right now. I guess we gotta have a change of heart. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. And I ran so far away. I just ran. I ran and ran. I wanted to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since, so I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month, I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her. Though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward, but I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-setting phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. I feel like Futaba is starting to depend on me. Let's take their hearts, or whatever the hell we're gonna do. Active support. Moral support may now charge or recover SP.
Alright.
Alright,
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now, make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Hello? It's me. Something's not right, Sauce. Yeah, we're being pegged as murderers as the Phantom Thieves. No, not that situation. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start to tremble. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I got so scared. Are you running away again? What am I doing? Freaking out at the most important moment? If I can't do this, then what was my training for? I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Sauce. Talking to you about this helped me calm down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro, okay? Bye. So Sojiro, Futaba was trying to make a promise list with Kana-chan, but she lied about it, and now they're not friends anymore. Kana who? So, the Phantom Thieves are murderers. Guess all the praise they got before doesn't amount to much now. I mean, it should though, like, we fucking changed the world. My final message. Goodbye. Except nobody cared that we changed the world. Maybe I should narrow it down to change Japan, because we haven't really gone international again. It's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it'd make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? Don't you know? Phantom Thieves are getting fucked right now. It's good for business. So, what do you want today? I want to work. Remember what I said? Time for you to do some work around the shop, Mr. Gun Enthusiast.
Hey.
Be careful with this gun. If anyone's interested in buying it, let me know right away. The things are an antique. I'm not gonna sell it to anyone less than a real gun expert. Oh, and about Suda. I heard he got excommunicated from the clan. Apparently his boss found out about what happened. Serves him right, huh? Are you sure he's still alive?
Yeah.
Think so. Pretty big relief, assuming if it's true. I mean, sure, the bastard pissed me off, but I never once wished he'd up and die on me. Sorry, I gotta like clear my throat every 2 seconds with this guy. This whole thing's been real crazy though. I mean, Suda used to be the role model for upholding a code. I guess this is what he meant when he said times are changing. Hello? Oh, it's you. If you want to talk about Suda.
Huh?
Wait, what? The hell are you doing?
Hey.
You motherfucker. Hey, hold on. Damn it! That bastard Mas has abducted Karu. Will Karu be okay? He damn well better be, or else Mas is a dead man. God, that piece of shit. He knew about Suda's failure the whole time. I bet he was just waiting for a chance like this. We should hurry. Right, they're over at Seaside Park. I'll grab the keys and lock up. Come on, let's go. Oh, shit.
Hey.
Let Karu go. Oh crap, what was his voice? Oh, I think I gave him some weird voice, but I don't remember it now. Take it easy, Mune-san. All I did was give him a friendly ride home from cram school. Ain't that right, Karu-kun? Dad, I'm sorry. He said he had some stuff to tell me about. And then he... Karu. Man, ain't he just a great kid? Cut the bullshit. And what are you, Mune-san's little errand boy? Wait, I remember you. You're the weirdo from the diner.
Hey.
I said let Karu go. Fuck off. I heard you the first time. So, what are you gonna make me do? Great question. You know those modded guns that you were gonna give to Suda? Be real nice to get my hands on him. There's a lieutenant spot open now that Suda's gone, but I need to prove my worth before I get it. You're gonna help me do just that. Sorry, Masa, but you got some real shitty timing. We just broke them all down. There's nothing left. You think that's gonna dissuade me? You know, I know everything about Garu-kun's situation. What? My situation? Dad, what does he mean? Don't you remember what I told you in the car, Garu-kun? About your dad? About what he thinks of you? Right. I'm just a burden, aren't I? That's it, isn't it? Tell me, Dad. I can handle the truth. You can't handle the truth? That ain't true. I'm trying to protect you, Karu. Hey, this family bullshit is real touching and all, but we're supposed to be negotiating here, remember? Why don't we start with the delivery date? The sooner the better in my book. Shit. God damn it. Oh, don't give me that shit. None of this would be happening if you didn't go take that brat in. I knew it. Everything really is my fault. Karu. Tell him the truth, goddammit. Sauce. Hey, what are you two chatting about over there?
Yo.
Karu, listen. There's something I've been keeping from you for a while now, and you're probably not gonna like it. Truth is, your real parents didn't die in a car crash. You were abandoned by your mother when you were still a baby. That's why I took you in. Believe it or not, I was actually part of the Yakuza back then. Huh? Oh man, I can't believe you really freaking told him, Yoon-san. He's not lying, Karu-kun. From what I heard, your mom tried to sell you sell you to us just so you can get your hands on some easy drug money. Sell me? Yep, that's when Yoon-san wasn't buying. She just jumped you and ran. And that's how you ended up with the Yakuza debt. Pretty crazy, huh? Ah, that's a relief. I've been trying to hold it in all day long. I couldn't wait to see the look on your face when you found out. Nuts. Man, this is hilarious. Boo freaking who, how sad. Enough. All that might be true, but that's in the past now. I'm not a child anymore, and I never let a stupid secret like that get to me. Huh? So what if my mom dumped me, or that my dad is part of the Yakuza? We might not be related by blood, but we're connected by the gecko. So you know what? I don't care that you what you have to say about us. I'm me and Muhisa. Muhisa. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Mun EY is my dad. Attaboy, Karu. Listen, Masa, let's put an end to this. Right here, right now. We can start fresh. You seriously still don't get it, do you? Garu-kuns. No, Masa, you're the one who doesn't get it. You really fucked up this time. Holy shit, he's got a gun. Suda. I mean, sir. Don't give me that. I know you ratted me out to the boss. You never made a good at keeping your mouth shut. No, it wasn't me. Uh-huh. And what do you have to think? And what do you think you're doing waving that knife around, huh? I'm sorry. Your kid's got guts, Mun. Like father, like son, huh?
Yo.
Looks like it. So what now? Well, I'll start by making this idiot repay his debts. I haven't thought much about what comes after. And all I really know is this is where we say goodbye, Mun. Take care, brother. Let's go. Are you okay, Karu? Yeah, I was a little afraid, but it's all better now. Honestly, I'm surprised you stayed calm through all that. Guess you're maturing quicker than I ever realized. He's a cool kid, huh? He's a cool cat. Damn right he is. Though he ain't much of a kid anymore. You know, I've been so busy making sure he doesn't end up like me that I forgot to see who he's actually becoming. I can't believe I'm only just now realizing it.
Appreciate it.
It's all thanks to you, kid. I appreciate it. For real? Feels like my bond with EY is growing even deeper. What a twist. He's got a gun!
All right.
Looks like you brought a knife to a gunfight, sir. Hey, all this excitement has made me super hungry. Why don't we head back to the diner? You seriously hit a whole nother level. You might even end up taller than me someday.
Let's go.
Come on, let's head over there. Let's go. The three of us enjoyed a peaceful dinner together. Aww. Just a Yakuza dad taking care of his Yakuza half-blood son, I guess. I don't know. Yo, it's me. Sorry for the whole mess back there. I'm glad Haru's safe and all, but man, he ended up with a hell of an appetite after that. Sure was something. Connected by the gecko, huh? The kid must have grown into a man while I wasn't looking. Gecko bonds go beyond blood. Ha! The hell are you even talking about? But I guess you might be right. A symbol of protection for the home and the family. And somehow the gecko actually did end up protecting my family. Sounds too perfect to be real. After going out and eat with you guys, I could barely move. Too stuffed. But somehow it's the best feeling in the whole goddamn world. Thanks, Sauce. You did some great work. Ha! You got me saying all that sappy shit. Downright embarrassing. I gotta go get some air. Cool down a little. Alright, later. What a fucking turn of events, dude. That was some real shit. He actually was like brandishing a knife. Wielding a knife at his son's throat. I found out a lot when I looked up Kana-chan. So, I have a request. Or more like, I want to ask you about something. Do you have some time right now? I mean right now. Maybe I should respond later.
Yo.
I'm going to be open up soon, so you'll need to do the dishes once you're done with that. Hey. I guess we can respond once the dishes are done. And make sure you thank the chief for breakfast, okay? No need to thank me. I've been doing it this whole time. They still haven't caught the Phantom Thieves? I just don't care how they... I keep burping. I can't stop. I just don't care how they do it. Just throw them in the slammer already. I like how I threw Sibley in there. It's too scary to have murderers on the loose. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. They're murderers. Don't give them any of this justice crap. What do you mean? What happened to all the other fucking targets? Don't give me that justice. Oh, so when we stand up to like a pedophile, rapist, murderer, that's not justice. Oh, you're right. What was I thinking? Oh my god, that's not justice. Right, you know, we should just let someone like that run loose in the streets. Bruh. Oh my god, I hate the public in this game. They're so stupid. Kind of like, you know, the internet and the public in real life, too. I just feel like a lot of people are just so fucking stupid. Like, you know, you know, I'm not trying to, like, throw shade at people, but, like, you know, I kind of enjoy the memes where it's like, oh, you've successfully created your Reddit account or whatever, and then it's just, like, some dude, like, taking his brain and throwing it in the dumpster. Like, I honestly kind of understand that shit. Like, a lot of people are just really stupid on the internet. Even if you think you're, like, the smartest motherfucker, sometimes you'll say the dumbest thing on the internet. And I'm honestly not even, like, free from that either. Like, I'll probably say some really dumb stuff. But at least, you know, the difference is, I feel like I try not to, like, directly attack people and, like, tell people that they're stupid or, you know, blah, 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 like... be like a villain on the internet, I guess. You know, that's like the difference. I try to be like okay with things. Like usually the things I talk about are either calling myself stupid or just saying like, oh yes, the game had bad mechanics or something. Like fuck that. I don't like the way how this character acted in this novel or whatever. So it's not necessarily like completely throwing shade at someone. It's more just like disagreeing with a certain opinion, I guess. Which, of course, I guess, you know, you're right. It's a bad thing to disagree with someone's opinion because then they'll just, like, send death threats to you. Because nobody can have an opinion in this day and age anymore.
Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted off my shoulders.
Are you alright?
I am. I actually feel bad for having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay?
I'm managing.
You're so strong. Oh, you sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see you.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now.
Honestly.
Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Are you okay? My father just died, and I hope you're doing okay.
Like, what? Like, why are you asking me? I mean, okay, I understand, like, this whole thing affects us as, like, the Phantom Thieves, so in part I am thrown into this mess, but I can't imagine, like, my parents just got murdered brutally in a car crash or something. And I'm just like standing around like, you know, is everyone okay? Is everyone else okay? Like, are you mentally okay? Are you like, no, I'd probably be breaking down like crying like, fuck, my parents just died. Like, you know, like I wouldn't be sitting here like saying, are you okay? Like, what does me being okay have to do with your dad literally fucking dying? Like, are you gonna be okay? She's such a trooper, dude. Honestly, more tougher than Makoto.
Well then.
Your exams start tomorrow, don't they? You should just focus on those for now. We'll get to work once your exams are over. I thought I was still supposed to remain an upstanding student, though. How are we gonna get to work? That'll just draw attention to us. Let us hang out with Futaba. Yo, Sauce! Oh, yeah, I dug up all sorts of dirt about Kana-chan, that is. Are you free? I want to talk to you about it. Of course. Thanks. Come on over to my room then. I'll tell you there. So I looked up Kana-chan online, and she's apparently still living in the same town in Kansai. Maybe it's just Kansai or Kansai. Genghis Khan. She moved to, but she never continued on to high school. I decided to do some digging into why that might be, and well, the more I dug up, the worse it got. Dots. Her parents are in heavy debt due to a gambling addiction, so instead of sending her to school, they made her work to try and help pay it off. Apparently, they're still having her model in strange clothes, and they're even selling the pictures now. We have to put a stop to this. That's right, they can't just use Kana-chan like some tool. Actually though, Kana-chan herself made a request on the fan site. Based on the IP and the other tracking data, I'm 99.9% sure it's her. The post was basically just her asking us to make her parents have a change of heart. But she didn't put their names. She might be a little hesitant, or she doesn't totally believe in the Phantom Thieves yet. I mean, I wouldn't either at this point. You know, any request that I put in now, you know, I'd be a little hesitant, like, oh shit, are they actually gonna like murder my father that I wish would just have a change of heart because he's acting a little like aggressive as of late. I just want him to be a little less aggressive. I don't want him to fucking die, you know, or something like that. I mean, in theory, okay, so like the big thing about this game is like scenarios are wrapped on like, they aren't wrapped on when you do things. So in theory, I could have hit this benchmark with Futaba as early as like being able to pretty much talk to her. Like if I explicitly only talked to Futaba as soon as I was able to, I probably could have maxed her out by now. But there was so many other people I hung out with. It just so happens that like I'm having this engagement with her as the Phantom Thieves are decreasing in popularity. So in theory, this isn't like, I'm assuming Kana probably put the request in well before the Phantom Thieves were like unpopular and starting to lose, you know, credibility from Okumura's murder. The game doesn't take into consideration like where you are in the game. Like the events are still the same. Like if I talk to people at the end of the game and they mention something that happened like well before the, you know, any like all the way at the beginning of the game, it's not gonna like change the events. Like you know what I mean? Like, depending... Okay, so, throughout On's story quest, Shiho is hospitalized. But on her 9th encounter, you see her at... Like, that's when she comes and you have that interaction on the school roof. if you've literally waited up till this point to talk to An and get to her rank 9, Shiho would have just gotten out of the hospital. You know what I mean? Like, she would have been, like, rehabilitized and been able to move a little bit more. So, her recovery has been spanned over, like, the entire length of the game, rather than when I did it, which was probably, like, through the first few palaces. So, like, I'm you know, explaining this probably very poorly. But because of when I did the events themselves don't change. But I guess basically the background that happens to it does. It seems different. Like, some people can span out Shiho's recovery across the entire year of the game, or they can do it as quick as, like, maxing out on within, like, the first month. And then Shiho's recovery seems to have, like, been, like, within a few weeks. You get my point? So, like, yeah. I went into a big tangent. I'm sure you understand what I mean. You know. But here we go. But that's just my 2 cents. Like, the events don't really change depending on when you do things. They have to be the same thing. Because obviously they didn't program multiple different events. Either way, I have a solution. I found her parents' names in the address book that I got way back in elementary school. Kaito Magrio? Is that how you say it? Magario? Magario? Is that how you say it? And Asami Magario. I got a hit for them from the Metanav too. We can fix them. I've decided, Sauce. I want to go to Momentous and change their hearts. I can't let them keep treating Kana-chan so horribly, right? Or we can, I think she said. Please, help me save her. We'll show them the truth. Thanks. Sauce, thanks. Oh, and since you're gonna help me with this, I'll have to return the favor. I'll look extra hard for valuable stuff when we're in the metaverse. Well, pretty good, huh? I feel a strong bond of trust from Futaba. Treasure robot. Chance to revive search objects in the area after battle.
Alright.
Well, I'll be counting on you. Let's save Kana-chan. I need to help Futaba put an end to this horrible parenting. Oh shoot, it's getting late. Let us adjourn for today. Good night. Ghosts.
You're back.
Now we got another target for mementos. Yay.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school, starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now.
Are you really gonna be okay, though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard. This is a time of grief.
No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wonders if I have nothing to do.
Yeah, I totally get you.
Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home.
Well, I don't know how to put this, but try not to think too much about that stuff. We're on your side, Haru.
Yeah, you could come to us for anything. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this.
Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel such flood of emotion at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that.
But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much.
Yeah, exactly. This is the point I was trying to make. Like, throughout the entire month of us, like, after the, you know, we beat his palace, we were telling her, oh, everything's gonna be okay. Like, he was lethargic, having those, like, you know, spells of emotional fatigue and drain. And, like, Haru was very worried about it. It's like, is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? And then we kept reinforcing the fact that he was gonna be okay, and now he's not okay. So, like, we literally just ripped trust straight out of Haru's soul and just shoved it into a trash can. You know? I'm not saying that was, like, that was never our intention. And obviously, like, from the cutscenes that we saw, it was the Black Mask Murderer that did all that. Like, it had nothing to do with us, but the Phantom Thieves obviously don't know that. They weren't there. They didn't see it happen. But, I mean, like, these are things that people think about, you know? Just because Haru's a trooper and a sweetheart does not mean she's gonna believe everything we say anymore. I would not be surprised if there was a trust barrier between us now. We literally lied to her for an entire month that everything was gonna be okay. We didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. But bad things happen. But, I mean, I feel like that would lose anyone's trust. At least a little bit. Haru's, again, at least a trooper and is taking this very, very lightly. Well, not lightly, but, you know, she's taking this with much gust, I would say. Right back at ya.
Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts.
Of course, she's always in my thoughts.
Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
I touch myself to her. I mean, you know, not that kind of thought, Sauce. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, I shouldn't, yeah, right, of course, I shouldn't have those thoughts like that. Just her wanting to, you know, pamp me up and shit. Right. Our partnership in the squad is strictly platonic and not sexual in any way. Unrivaled, even though we spend every waking hour together. I'm on duty right now and I'm looking at your ass. Yeah, I know, because you want to support me, not because you're gay. I just want to let you know, man, that whatever happens, I love you, man. Yeah, I know, I touch you at night. I mean, I love you too, man. Oh, wait a minute, hold on here. It's strictly platonic. I see the way you look at me in the locker room while I'm taking a shower. We get on our long shift. Oh yeah, I love long shifts. We still have time. I think we still have time, and as long as I'm talking to people, we got this. Let's make sure we max out someone here. Getting crazy, making it easier. Yeah, I want to work. There's something I gotta ask you to do. You free right now, yeah? Of course. I'm sad that I won't get to do his voice. Not really, because it hurts my throat. No, I like EY's voice. I like doing, like, the, you know, different things. It's the people that talk normally that are kind of hard to do, because it's like, I know I can't sound like the person. I know I don't sound like the person. But, you know, like with EY, his voice is so, like, out of left field. I know I still don't sound like him exactly, but you can kind of get the gist that I'm going for, you know? Versus, like, something like On's, where I almost sound like a stereotypical, like, you know, trashy bitch who, you know, talks about fashion and bullshit and whatnot, or something. I don't know. Kara wants to talk to you. Hold on, I'll call him over.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Ah, no problem, boss.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
Again, as I said, I feel like it'd be awesome to have a dad that was part of the Yakuza. Like, how much of a badass statement that is. I'm getting bullied at school and my dad just shows up with like a fucking gang of people just ready to like whip their guns. I'm like, you bullying my kid, you little bitch. And he's like, whoa.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers and...
My father isn't a loser though. He's a brilliant business owner.
Aww. It's up to you now, EY.
Shut up. I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons.
Once I saw you slapping tape on holes, I felt like you had a few holes up here that needed some flex tape. Keep the demons from getting out.
Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Haru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
It was for guns. No, I couldn't leave him.
I
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh? Oh?
Fighting for the underdogs. Like a gentleman thief, you know? People have
Well.
their opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool.
Well, not to brag or anything.
I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Haru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, huh?
Uh-oh.
Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
Oh. Well. What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern.
Thanks, EY.
Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS.
I mean, I still needed guns for my Phantom Thievery.
I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Haru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked
It's kind of funny because, like, he sort of pieces together, because all his guns are models. They don't shoot actual bullets and stuff. So, he now just put together that the Phantom Thieves are changing people's hearts with fake guns. At this point, I'd be raising so, how do you do it? Like, do you just, like, threaten people with my guns and shit? Like, what do you do? It's like, oh, well, basically, because your guns look so fucking real, we can cognitively manipulate people to think that it actually shoots real bullets. You know what? This shit's going way over my head, kid. Just forget it.
I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide.
I feel a strong bond with EY. I am
thy
thou.
bond. Shall thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret
Of
of
the
hanged
Hangman. Who's playing Hangman out here? On the House allows you to customize your gun for free.
All right.
That's actually the one he gifts you, by the way. Which is why, I mean, I haven't showed myself, because I've already customized my guns the way I want them, but, if you go back on a New Game Plus, and you, like, once you unlock the customization menu again, all your shit's free, so you can just re-customize your stuff for free. You can now fuse Addis, the most powerful persona in the Hangman Arcana.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout.
Okay, no, he does address it. I forgot he does
knives
this.
are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo.
You're such a weirdo. Yeah.
We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
I forgot he does address that. He's like, but all my shit's replicas, like, you're not, you know, if you're actually, like, holding up gangs and, like, wanting to actually, like, shoot real guns, I don't have any of those. It's just, we play the intimidation game, EY. Make them think that our guns are loaded, you know what I'm saying? And then it actually gets loaded, you know what I'm saying? If we just think the bullets are there, then the bullets are actually there. If I just think I shot the person, then they'll actually get shot. Okay, actually, now that I've just said that, I kind of have a theory. So, like, the cognitive world is based on people's, like, perception of things. So, like, in theory, like, maybe it would only work more for, like, mementos, but, like, could you almost make someone believe they got hurt and then they just get hurt? Like, almost what I'm saying is, it's like, in theory, like take our gun, for example. The bullets are basically imaginary. Because the guns look so real, the shadows perceive that that is a loaded, real gun. So it actually has, like, a magazine in it, and it shoots bullets. Which is why we can actually damage shadows in the metaverse. But what I'm thinking is like, could shadows almost more just, like, think that they're not getting hurt? Like, if I just perceive that they're not actually hitting me, would that, like, make them invincible? Or something? It's all based on thought. Especially, like, you know, the sort of gateways you have to get through in some palaces. It's like Madarame's locked door. We couldn't get through half his palace because he believed there was a door in his house that would never open. That would only open at his command. It was locked and he had the key. No one was ever getting in there. Until we got in there, then his perception of people being able to get in there changed, which allowed us to infiltrate. So just like, it's a big plot hole, I understand. And I'm thinking way too hard on it, and I'm going in another big tangent, probably off of nothing. But just think about it, like, what if someone perceived that they were, like, invincible? Would you just never be able to, like the cheater. Like, he believed that, like, his cheats would never be surpassed until we actually found a move that surpassed cheats. So then we were able to damage him. You know? I don't know. I just, like, but, like, could you just think, like, I'm invincible? Like, if the bullet doesn't hurt me, then it won't. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just continue. I pulled another tangent.
Pulling all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. At least the school festival soon. It's a thing I'm looking forward to most right now. Yeah, but are you still gonna hold it? Wait, what did she say? Oh, whatever. It might get canceled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot.
Yeah, I mean, festivals only happen 3 times in your life. Because you're only a student in Japan for 3 years. Or at this time. Did you hear those rumors? She's so lucky. It's almost like her test scores don't matter. I wonder if they really are from our school. The teachers are doing a 180 on the honors student. She's on the podium. Good for her. And, oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Exactly! Bruh! Holy shit, I don't want to go in the same...
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think?
3rd place is not bad! She needs to start showing 1st place results. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? Maybe you should stop being an asshole. How about that? Oh my god. The fact that a student or someone just fucking said that. Like, oh, she's on the podium. Like, that's amazing. Like, exactly! Exactly! Do people just, like, not consider the fact that, like, there probably might be, like, at least a dozen fucking students in this competition? Like, 3rd place is really good. If it was 3rd place out of 3 people, I could understand. You probably want to have better results than that if she's being put on the honor pedestal. But I gotta believe there's at least, like, 12 gymnasts competing in this competition or meet. And she got 3rd place. Like, that's pretty fucking good. Oh my god, I don't want to keep going off and doing this bullshit. I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ. Like, seeing that dialogue pisses me off. The fact that, like, the teachers are like, oh, she's not doing that great. It's like everyone's like, but she is, though.
I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too?
But we didn't.
I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Dude,
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
They planted evidence.
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
I'm riled. Don't make this another riled episode, dude. Akechi already riled me like 12 episodes ago.
Well,
or some
shall
shit.
we begin?
Let the first day of exams begin. Counting both black and white surfaces. How many surfaces are there in total on a soccer ball? Oh, 32. That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think through it. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of the colors black and white. Soccer balls. Didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? Do you remember? They used to be one color. Didn't they used to be like completely white? Yeah, they used to be one color. Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Oh yeah, I remember. I think she said that unlike now, soccer games were broadcasted with black and white picture. Right, a single colored ball would be hard to spot in black and white. So they changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV.
Yep.
Identifiable. Jesus Christ, I can't read. You finished in time. Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands on your desk. That's right, we're gonna be skipping through like 3 days now for exams. I hate how you just have to immediately go to the next day. Like, what about my
You're
evening?
still rooting for the Phantom Thieves?
You know they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
Oh my god,
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Oh, Akechi-kun's so good! I want to suck his dick! I want him to come all over me! Just blow his entire fat Akechi load on my face! Oh, he's so hot and dreamy! Even though we were just saying how much of an asshole he was for disagreeing with the Phantom Thieves. Oh my god, I love him again. Oh my god, he's like my dream hero. I'm losing my marbles!
Now everyone.
This is the second day of exams. Please begin. I don't even want to take these fucking exams, bro. Who conducted executions using this device? Oh, fucking Mr. Guillotine Man himself, right? Or no, he made it, but he's the one who was doing the executions, I believe, right? If I remember, I think Sasson was doing it. But Guillotine was the one who invented the device, but he was the one who was doing the executions on it. And he was the one that was executed. I see what you did there. That sounds about right. What is the reason that most people cannot become a connorment fisherman in Naragasawa? It's a hereditary profession. You just gotta be built different, you know? Sounds about right. I need to tone it back. I'm sorry. Like, I've just been so... Please don't say anything stupid. Don't do it.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Oh, God. Boop, 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 boop. Ow, 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 ow.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day.
Are they gonna eject us out the window now?
For real? You gotta report that.
Oh crap, you think so?
Honestly, better him than us if he's gonna be that stupid.
I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Today is the third day of exams. Go ahead and start. What is the meaning of robota, the etymological root for robot? Slave labor, I think.
Ooh,
Sounds about right. Which of the following describes the destiny of stars in outer space? I think it's Europe. 3 Bs in all of Europe is like the distance between them. 3 Bs in all of Europe.
Ooh,
Sounds about right. Today's the last day of exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy, I might even start yawning. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score. God. Was there any doubt in my mind, though?
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time.
For real?
Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
I mean, weren't they trying to deduce that from the start? So, like, I would assume they would come here again. Especially since 2 people from our school have now been presumed victims of the Phantom Thieves.
Seriously? I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
I mean, our first target was Kamoshida of Shujin, so... It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about, but I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place. Our house. In the middle of a cafe. Our house. Maruki!
It's open.
Come in. Oh, Haru's getting her counseling session.
Welcome.
Ah, you're the 3rd-year Okumura-san, correct? Good to see you. Please, have a seat. Are you okay? Yes! I'm sorry, I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not at all great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Doubt. Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? Do you need... No need to be modest here.
You have my
Thank you.
thanks.
I'm all right, though.
Dots. More dots. Oh.
I must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. I'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day.
I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they're come here and all worked up and I have to talk right now. Thinking of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open.
Relaxing with some tea. I do quite often, but on my own.
Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes. And the people closest in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with.
What are you talking about, Haru? I could totally go for a bowl of ramen and eat some eat some tea with eat. Oh my god, I just said eat tea. It's like that. Oh, it's like that meme post with like the banter between like that chick and that dude or whatever. And then she was like, you know, tea as in something that's you know, like a liquid. And then she was like, how do you eat something that's wet? And then he was like, open your legs and I'll show you. And then, you know, the entire internet was like, whoa! Funny joke. Get it? Because he's talking about eating her business out. You know what I'm saying?
Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes. Meals were actually we ate together, almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I see. I've never been able to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but, well, don't you ever feel lonely?
Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family.
Why don't we call it for a day now? Feel free to stop by again, anytime you'd like.
Oh, yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended.
No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. Oh. Can't wait for Yusuke's. I would certainly like to meet this Maruki.
I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know. troubling.
Are we getting close to when I can talk to Haru? You want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
It's completely understandable. You were literally thrown into all this phantom thievery bullshit. Your father died. The company's probably in ruins now. Like, you're getting thrown to all this shit within, like, a literal month of this game. It's completely understandable to be a little, you know, maybe just ever so slightly freaked out. Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult.
The source of my powers is my hair. It's very floofy and gives me strength.
Yes, yes, yes.
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
Stonks. Hey, that's easy stonks.
Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees.
That would be a little scary.
But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
Are you going to be okay?
I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks.
Haru's one badass.
It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to get on your good side so they can get a part of that stonks, you know what I'm saying?
It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account.
Yeah.
I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
Listen, Haru, literally every single babe in this game, as well as the dudes, want nothing more than to just talk with me, and then I respond with, yes, I think that's cool. You're doing a good job. Are you okay? Like, that's all I have to do as a protagonist, and for some reason everyone loves me. So, you know what? You're welcome aboard that train if you'd like. I can listen to your problems. I'm very good at listening. Honestly, any chance I get to hang out with a hot babe like you, a hot, adorable, floofy, green thumb, soft-spoken, pamped up hoochie like you is a win in my book, honestly.
In return, I'll... What can I do to help you?
Perhaps you could give me vegetables.
I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it.
Yo, I can't wait for you to make me some hot tamales.
A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house.
Wow, you really are a green thumb, aren't you?
To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happening.
I actually managed to sprout a beanstalk through the power of Sunny D.
What?
Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know.
Yes. Haru, I will eat your vegetables any day. When Haru says, here comes the airplane for your veggies, yes, feed me. Ah.
But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh my god, that'd be so... Oh, dude, I'm getting embarrassed just thinking about that. Like, her just going like, here comes the airplane. And I'm just like, ugh, yes, feed me, my love. I just give her, like, the most, like, astonished look. My mouth is wide open, like, ah, give me my broccoli, madam.
I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
Listen, I don't eat vegetables often, but if it was you giving them to me, oh, for sure, I would be the only thing I would eat if I had to. God damn, you're so floofy and cute. That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Honestly, Haru, I don't mind if you harvested me. Alrighty then, my tater chips. That is gonna do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Pretty much saw that one coming, right? I mean, no surprises around here. Okumura, gone. So, yeah. That's not good. Public opinion's gonna turn now, so, not looking good for the Phantom Thieves, but, you know, can't have a rise without a downfall, or I guess you can't, wouldn't be as big of a downfall if we didn't have a rise, I guess. And also, I guess it wouldn't be much of a plot if everything just went out all hunky-dory to a T, you know? But then again, I was pretty much spoiling the fact that he was gonna bite the dust. Like, every episode. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to see y'all in the next one.